Man, they're looking ready. We got a bunch of balance bikers out here lining up. Our 3 and 4 year olds lining up. We got 7 of them tonight. All right, guys, are you ready? All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. We got Carson, Maverick, Graham, Olivia, Cohen, Lake, and Owen headed down the first straight. We'll pick them up as they come out of the first turn. Coming back at me, it's got to be Carson on the top spot. Carson showing the way. Get some numbers. The 876, that's Graham. Cohen coming back through. The 907, that's Maverick. Oh yeah, the 902, Lake and Olivia. Owen off the track, he's back on. He's taken off. Oh yeah, Owen's back up and moving. He's moving fast too. Oh yeah, the 897 of Owen coming back around. Oh yeah, coming back through. It'll stick for you. Oh yeah, he's up on top. It's all downhill from here. All right, we got our 1 and 2 year old balance bikers lined up. Are you guys ready? All right, on your mark. Get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. Oh, man, they're going to trade elbows on the first straight. We got Weiler and Jetson headed down the first straight. The 942 and the 913 headed to the first turn. 2 year old balance bikers going to battle this afternoon as they come back around on the last straight. Oh, he's putting some style down. That's the 913 of Jetson. Oh, yeah, we got Weiler, the 942 of Weiler coming back through. 2 year old balance bikers on a Wednesday night. Oh, yeah. Headed for that double and into the finish line. All right, it looks like we've got our 3 and 4 year olds lined back up out here. Staging up for round 2. All right. Are you guys ready for round 2? All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. Round 2 underway, headed down the first straight. We got Carson, Maverick, Graham, Olivia, Cohen, Lake, and Owen headed down the first straight into the first turn. We'll pick them up as they come out of that first turn and down the last straight. Oh, that's the 876. That's Graham. Graham, the 944 of Carson. So Graham, Carson. Is that Olivia? Cohen. Oh, man. These guys are mixing it up. The 902 and the 907, Lake and Maverick. And we got Owen. Oh, yeah. Quite a race out of our 3- and 4-year-olds. Man, Owen, I do all that work on the track, bro, to make it nice for you. Oh, yeah, he's bringing it in. All right, we got Weiler and Jetson lined up. Moto number 2 for our 2-year-old balance bikers. Are you guys ready? All right, on your mark, get set, go. All right, they're taking off. Down the first straight they go. We got Weiler and Jetson battling down the first straight. Oh, yeah, headed for that first turn. They're side by side. Into the, oh no, did we lose one? He's back up. All kinds of activities going on. They're racing hard as they come out of the first turn and down the last straight. Looks like the 913 of Jetson, but the 942 of Weiler trying to track him down as they come down the last straight. Oh, yeah. Bringing it back to the neck line. All right, it looks like they're lined up for their main event. Moto number 1, main event number 1. 3-year-old balance biker. Are you guys ready? All right, on your mark, get set, go. They're taking off. Down the straight they go. It's Owen, Lake, Cohen, Olivia, Graham, Maverick, and Carson. Into the first turn they go. Oh, they're trading elbows in the first turn. Look at these dudes coming back at me on the last straight. They're still racing hard. Side by side. Look at these guys. Graham and Carson. Carson going to come around on the high side. Carson, Graham. Looks like Olivia. We got Cohen. We got Maverick. Look at these guys battling. The 902. Lake. Lake. We got Owen. Oh, man. Great racing out of this crew. All right, we're lining up our 2-year-old balance bikers out here. Are you guys ready for your main event? All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. Down the first straight they go. It's Weiler and Jetson. The 942 and the 913, they're racing hard. Down the first straight they go. Headed for that first turn. Side by side into the turn. Oh, they're going to battle through the turn. Taking interesting lines. Here we go, coming back at me. Oh, man. Side by side, we got Jetson and we got Weiler. They're battling down the last straight. Coming back through, it's Jetson, it's Weiler. Let's give our balance bikers a hand. Meta number 3 on the track, we got 12 Cruiser. Justin Adkins, Steve Ike, Austin Ike, Garen Newell, Luke Little, and Eric Wagenblast. Down the second straight they go into the turn. Looks like we got Ike and Ike showing the way. Oh, that's Steve Ike and Adkins. So it's Ike coming back through. Looks like Adkins on the 2. Newell, Ike, Little, and Wagenblast. Oh, no, we lost one. Is that Gentry? We'll get him checked out. 5 and under novice. Down the second straight, we got Vivian, Gentry, Lincoln, and Oliver. We're getting Gentry checked out. But right now it's Vivian Bush, the 80 bike. Bush, Kingan, coming through the rhythm section. We got Dahlhammer on the 3. We're getting Gentry checked out, but they're coming down the last straight. It's Bush, but Kingan making a charge as they come back to the line. Who's it going to be? Bush, Kingan, and Dahlhammer. Meta number 5 on the track, 6 novice. We got Griffin Scheitland, Beckett Mills, and Colson Weil. Down the second straight they go. Our 6 novices will pick them up as they come out of that second turn. We got Griffin, Beckett, and Colson battling down the line. Get you some numbers as they come down the last straight. Griffin, the 774 of Colson, and the 250 of Beckett coming back around. Meta number 6 on the track. We got 8-year-old novices, Tatum Terrell, Addison Matheny, Weston Weil, and Jonah Todd. We got 3 of them battling for the lead. One of them taking the big side. Look at this as they head down the second turn. We're going to pick them up out of the second turn into the rhythm section. Still a battle as they come back through. Tight battle for that top spot. Going inside, yeah. Here he comes down the last straight. The 233 of Tatum Terrell. Weil on the 2, Todd on the 3, and Addison, the young lady, coming back around. Meta number 7 on the track, 10-year-old novice. We got Adele Bush, Quentin Folks, and Grayson Matheny. Into the second turn they go. They're battling. Total points going down. 3 riders out there. Headed for the last turn as they pick it up and bring it back around. It's the 813 of Folks. Battle for the 2, Matheny and Bush. Matheny going to come across. Bush on your 3. Meta number 8 on the track. 11 novices headed down the second straight. We got Carter Barnes, Keegan Bates, and Eli Titus. Into the second turn they go. Oh, man, there's a battle side by side for the 1. It's Titus and Bates. Bates going to take it over and show the way. Titus trying to battle back. Barnes in there on the 3 as they come down the last straight. Still up for grabs. Your 283, Keegan Bates, Titus, and Barnes bringing it back through. Meta number 9 on the track, 26 to 35 novice. Tyler Reister, Tyler Terrell, and Eric Scheitland as they head down the second straight. It's got to be Reister on the top spot. Into the rhythm section. It's still up for grabs as they pump through the rhythm section. The 2 spot changing hands. We got one chart. They're still battling. Reister, the 234 of Terrell, and Scheitland coming back through. Sorry everyone. Mix up on the moto sheet. All right, down the second straight they go. It's moto number 11. 10-year-old intermediates. We got Mason Reister, Zayden Robinson, and Celeste Van Horn. Van Horn going to show the way as they head down the rhythm section. Van Horn on the top spot. On the right one. Here they come back at me. It is Van Horn coming back through. It's Robinson. It's Reister coming across the line. Meta number 12 on the track, 12 intermediate class. We got Jalen Bruss, Chase Baker, Griffin Todd, and Luke Little. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Baker on the top spot. So it's Baker, it's Todd, it's Little, and it's Brust as they head into the rhythm section. Todd making a charge through the rhythm section, but he's not going to catch Baker. Baker's showing the way. Coming back down the last straight, going to go Baker, Todd, Little, and Brust. Meta number 13 on the track, 13 intermediates. It's Justin Adkins, Austin Ike, Braxton Dingy, and Kylie Klein headed down the second straight into the second turn. Out of the second turn they go. It's got to be Ike on the top spot. So it's Ike. It's Adkins coming back through. The 113, 103, Ike, Adkins, Klein, and Dingy. Down the first straight they go. Meta number 14, 17 to 20 intermediates on the track. Down the second straight, Wagon Blast, Claridge, Clark, and McKee. Yeah, Wagon Blast airing it out. Claridge, Wagon Blast, McKee, and Clark as they head into the rhythm section. They're pumping away, pumping, pedaling, jumping. Into the last turn they go, coming down the last straight. Looks like Claridge going to show the way. Claridge, Wagon Blast, McKee, and Clark. Meta number 15 on the track, 41 to 45 intermediates. Raybon, Titus, Geiger, Loy, and Williams. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight. It's got to be Titus on the top spot. Titus going to show the way. Looks like Williams moving into that 2 spot. Side by side for the 2. Matty G in there on the 4. Still heat. Loy and Williams battling. It's going Titus. Loy trying to bring back the 2. They're side by side, Williams and Loy. I don't know who's going to get that. Matty G and Raybon coming back through. Meta number 16 on the track. 8-year-old experts headed down the second straight. We got Matthias Colmenares, Theo Dahlhammer, and Garen Newell. In and out of the second turn, it's got to be Garen Newell showing the way. Colmenares on the 2 and Dahlhammer on the 3 as they go single file through the last turn. Coming back at me. Going to go Newell, Colmenares, and Dahlhammer, bringing it back around. Oh, yeah, here we go. 17 to 20 expert on the track. Paul Ryan, Max Titus, and Landon Reister. Oh, in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. Reister showing the way, but there's a whole gaggle of them. They're battling. Titus going to move into that 2. Ryan on the 3. They're going side by side through the rhythm section. Coming back at me. Oh, man. It's getting interesting coming back to the line. I don't know who that is. Reister, Titus, and Ryan. All right, guys, we're going to be staging up round 2. We're staging up round 2. Finally cooling off and getting nice out here. Yeah. What are you doing out there, Garen? You smooching your girlfriend? We got a race to run here. Oh, the gate is down. Round number 2 is underway. Moto number 3 on the track. Justin Adkins, Steve Ike, Austin Ike, Garen Newell, Luke Little, and Eric Wagenblast. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Steve Ike on the top spot. So it's Ike and Wagenblast going to show the way in and out of the second turn. Ike and Wagenblast. Is that Adkins in there on the 2? They're battling all the way back through. Here they come back around. Ike going to take your 1. Wagenblast on the 2. Adkins, Ike, Newell, Little making a charge as they come back through. Should be 4, yep. Gates down, 5 and under novice on the track. Moto number 4 as they head down the first straight. It's Vivian Bush, Gentry Britton, Lincoln Dahlhammer, and Oliver Kingan. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight. They're side by side for the top spot. It's Kingan and Bush going to battle down the second straight. We got Britton and Dahlhammer in and out of the turn. They're side by side through the rhythm section. These two going to battle all the way back around. Headed into the second turn. It's Dahlhammer and Britton, but coming back at me, it's Kingan, the 272 bike. Kingan going to take your 1. Bush on your 2. We got Gentry Britton out there on the 3. It's Dahlhammer. They're headed for the last turn as they're making their way around. Let's give Gentry Britton a hand. He went down in that first round. He's back out here racing in round 2, making his way around. Dahlhammer coming back through. Meta number 5 on the track, 6-year-old novice class. We've got Griffin Scheitland, Beckett Mills, and Colson Weil headed into the first turn. Here they come out of the turn and headed down the second straight as we pick them up. Oh, we got one of them going big side. Oh, yeah. Going to battle the track down the second straight. 3 riders out there. 6-year-old novice class, Marysville, Dayton, headed down the rhythm section as we pick them up, making their way back around. That's got to be Scheitland on the top spot, the 937 bike. Scheitland, looks like Weil on the 2, coming back through the 774, and the 250 bike of Beckett Mills, bringing it back around on the 3. Meta number 6 on the track, 8-year-old novice class. We got Tatum Terrell, Addison Matheny, Weston Weil, and Jonah Todd as they head down the second straight. They're battling into the second turn. It's up for grabs as they come out of that turn. Is that Jonah? Get you some numbers as they come back through. The 274 bike, Jonah Todd showing the way, got Terrell sitting in his hip pocket. Weil coming back through. And the young lady, Addison Matheny, coming back around. Meta number 7 on the track, 10-year-old novice, headed down the second straight. We got Adele Bush, Quentin Folks, and Grayson Matheny into the rhythm section they go. They're battling down the rhythm section, side by side for the 2. Who we got in the front? Is that the 813? Quentin Folks, Matheny, and Bush battling for that 2 all the way back to the line. Meta number 8 on the track, 11 novice. We got Carter Barnes, Keegan Bates, and Eli Titus making their way down the second straight. It's got to be Titus. Oh, man, Titus, but Barnes is right there on the inside. They're going to go side by side. Barnes going to take that top spot over as they head through the rhythm section. Barnes, Titus, Bates, Titus, and Barnes coming back at me. Got to be Keegan Bates, the 283 bike. Titus and Carter Barnes on the 579, rounding out your podium. Meta number 9 on the track, down the second straight they go. It's Tyler Reister, Tyler Terrell, and Eric Scheitland, 26-35 novice, into the second turn. They're going side by side for the top spot. Reister's got it. Terrell wants it. Scheitland in there as they head down the rhythm section. Coming back at me. Oh, they're going to battle down the last straight. Going to go Reister, Terrell, and Scheitland. Meta number 10 on the track, 41-45 novice. Ryan Titus, Ryan Bush, Noel Klein, and Brian Dickman. Down the second straight they go into that turn. They're still battling. I don't know what's going on here. They're racing hard. Moves being made in that second turn. Titus making a charge, but it's Dickman on the top spot. Dickman, Titus, Klein, and Bush coming back through. Meta number 11 on the track, 10-year-old intermediate class. We got Mason Reister, Zayden Robinson, and Celeste Van Horn in and out of the first turn, and down the second straight they go. It's got to be Van Horn. Look at Celeste out here showing the way on a Wednesday night. Van Horn on the top spot. Got Reister and Robinson on tow as they come out of that second turn, and they're headed through the rhythm section. But it's Van Horn. Reister trying to track her down. Robinson picking up speed. Here they come back down the last straight. The 37 bike, Van Horn, going to take the 1 in round 2. Van Horn, Reister, and Robinson. Meta number 12 on the track, 12-year-old intermediates. Down the second straight they go. It's Brust, Baker, Todd, and Little. Into the second turn they go. It's got to be Luke Little showing the way. So it's Little, Todd, Baker, and Brust as they head through the rhythm section. They're going to come back around onto the last straight. Little showing the way, but he's got company coming. Here they go. Little, Todd, Baker, and Brust. Meta number 13 on the track, 13 intermediates. We got Justin Adkins, Austin Ike, Braxton Dingy, and Kylie Klein in and out of the first turn, second turn through the rhythm section. It's got to be Ike showing the way. Ike and Adkins with Klein in there battling. Coming back at me. Austin Ike going to take your one. Ike, Adkins, Klein, and Dingy. Meta number 14 on the track, 17 to 20 intermediates. We got Wagon Blast, Claridge, Clark, and McKee in and out of the first turn, and down the second straight they go. Claridge going to show the way, but there's heat coming. Heat for the two. McKee and Wagon Blast battling. Clark in there as they head through the rhythm section. Claridge showing the way. McKee on the two. Wagon Blast. Down the last straight they go. The one bike. Claridge, McKee, Wagon Blast, and Clark. Meta number 15 on the track, 41 to 45 intermediates. Raybon, Titus, Geiger, Loy, and Williams in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. It's got to be Bodie Loy showing the way. Jeremiah Loy. Loy on the top spot. Titus in his tracks. Williams headed through the rhythm section as we pick him up on the last straight. Titus going to try move to the bottom. Loy's going to hold him off as they come back around. Loy, Titus, Williams, Geiger, and Raybon. Meta number 16 on the track, 8-year-old experts. We got Coleman Harris, Dahlhammer, and Newell. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Garen Newell on the top spot. So it's Newell, it's Coleman Harris, and Dahlhammer battling into the second turn as they make their way around. In and out of the last turn, coming back at me. Looks like Newell, Coleman Harris, and Dahlhammer. 1, 2, 3. Meta 17 on the track, 17 to 20 experts headed down the first straight. Paul Ryan, Max Titus, and Landon Reister. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight, it's got to be Titus. Titus on the top spot, Reister on the 2, Ryan on the 3. As they come out of the second turn, these dudes are flying. Headed for that last turn, Titus and Reister with a little style coming back at me. Looks like Titus, oh man, the triple manual, Titus, Reister, and Ryan. All right, guys, we'll take a quick break. Make sure you get over there and talk to Grandma Kim and Grandpa Roy and get some refreshments. Make sure you're staying hydrated. All right, guys, we're going to start staging up main events. All right, riders, we're staging up main event. So if you've got a main event and we run total points, so I know that you do, head on over there to staging. Oh yeah, main events are underway. Main event number 3 on the track, headed down the first straight. Justin Adkins, Steve Ike, Austin Ike, Garen Newell, Luke Little, and Eric Wagenblast. Down the second straight they go. Into the second turn, we're picking them up. It's got to be Steve Ike showing the way. So it's Ike. Looks like Adkins. Wagenblast. Headed through the rhythm section. We'll pick them up on the last straight. Looks like Ike. Wagenblast making a move. Wagenblast coming around. Adkins battling back. Coming back through. Wagenblast, Adkins, Ike, Newell, and Little. Oh yeah, our 5 and under novice on the track. One of my favorite motos. Vivian Bush, Gentry Britton, Lincoln Dahlhammer, and Oliver Kingan. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight they go. It's got to be Kingan on the top spot. So it's Kingan, Bush, Britton, and Dahlhammer making their way down the second straight into the second turn as we pick them up in the rhythm section. Kingan showing the way. He's got it under control. Vivian Bush in there on the 2. Gentry Britton on the 3. And Dahlhammer as they head down the last straight. Looks like Kingan going to take your 1. We got Bush on the 2. We got Britton and Dahlhammer coming back through. Oh yeah, 5 and under novice. Moving on to main event number 5, we got 6-year-old novices on the track headed down the second straight. Griffin Scheitland, Beckett Mills, and Colson Weil battling into the second turn. As we pick them up, it's got to be the 937 of Scheitland showing the way. So it's Scheitland, it's Weil, it's Mills as they head down the rhythm section. We'll pick him up on the last straight. Oh man, he's going high. Got a move on the bottom being made, but it's going to be Scheitland, Weil, and Mills. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 6 on the track, 8-year-old novice. We got Tatum Terrell, Addison Matheny, Weston Weil, and Jonah Todd headed down the second straight into the second turn. We got Terrell and Weil and Todd and Matheny making their way around. I'll get you some numbers when they come back at me. It's got to be Weston Weil on the top spot. Oh no. Terrell lost a pedal, gathered it back in. Todd in there on your 3. And Addison Matheny coming back around on your 4. All right, main event number 7 on the track, 10-year-old novice class. We got Adele Bush, Quentin Folks, and Grayson Matheny. Down the second straight they go, headed for that second turn. One of them going big side into the turn, coming out. I believe that's the 813 bike of Folks. Showing the way with Matheny and Bush in tow as they head for the last turn. Coming back at me. It is Folks, Matheny, and Bush. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 8 on the track. 11 novice headed down the first straight. Carter Barnes, Keegan Bates, and Eli Titus. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Keegan Bates, the 283 bike, going to show the way. Bates and Titus and Barnes headed into the second turn, making their way around. Oh man, they're going side by side. These dudes are racing hard. Little out of control. They're gathering it back in. Who's it going to be as they come down the last straight? Bates, Titus, and Barnes. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 9 on the track, 26 to 35 novice. We got Tyler Reister, Eric Scheitland, and Tyler Terrell in and out of the first turn. All Scheitland going to show the way, but Reister making a charge down the second straight. Reister going to take over the top spot. Into the second turn they go. It's Reister, Scheitland, and Terrell as they head through the rhythm section. Headed into the last turn, going to come back at me. Reister got it under control. Going to go Reister, Scheitland, and Terrell. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 10, 41 to 45 novice. Oh, we lost Titus over there. Noel Klein going to show the way. So we got Klein, Dickman, and Bush. Oh, Titus back up, headed down the second straight. We're going to need a calculator for this one. Total points. Klein coming back through. Dickman, Bush, and Titus. That's Klein with the win and the move up there. No Klein with the win and the move up. Headed to the intermediate class. Look at that guy. 182. Kylie, he's putting the pressure on you. Main event number 11 on the track. 10-year-old intermediates. We got Mason Reister, Zayden Robinson, and Celeste Van Horn battling into the second turn. All Van Horn going to go low side and take it over. Van Horn and Reister battling for the top spot. Robinson in there on the 3. as they turn and burn, coming down the last straight. Van Horn trying to make it 3 for 3 tonight. Van Horn coming back through. Celeste with the win. Reister on the 2. Robinson on the 3. Main event number 12 on the track, headed down the second straight. We got Jalen Bruss, Chase Breaker, Griffin Todd, and Luke Little. Into the second turn, it's got to be Little on the top spot. Little, Todd, Baker, and Brust making their way around. Oh, man, he was all over the podium in Akron. He's doing it again on Wednesday night as they come back through. Little, Todd, Baker, and Brust. Main event number 13 on the track. 13 intermediates. It's Adkins, Ike, Dingy, and Klein. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight they go. It's Adkins and Ike battling for the top spot. Klein in there on the 3. Dingy on the 4. As they head into the second turn, it's still up for grabs. At the top, they're going side by side. Is that Ike making a move for the top spot? Ike taking the top spot over. As they head into the last turn, here they come down the last straight. Going to go Ike, Adkins, Klein, and Dingy. Gates down the first straight they go. It's Wagon Blast, Claridge, Clark, and McKee in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. Claridge going to show the way. Is that Clark on the 2? Claridge, Clark, Wagon Blast, and McKee battling into the second turn. Still up for grabs as they come through the rhythm section. Claridge, but Clark right on her heel as they come back at me. Oh, Clark trying to take a look. Coming down the last straight. Going to go Claridge, Clark, Wagon Blast, and McKee. Main event number 15 on the track, 41 to 45 intermediates. It's Raybon, Titus, Geiger, Loy, and Williams. Down the second straight they go. Titus taking over the top spot. So it's Titus, Loy, Williams, Geiger, and Raybon into the second turn. They're through the rhythm section. Titus showing the way. Coming back at me on the last straight. Looks like Titus, Loy, Williams, Geiger, and Raybon coming back through. Main event number 16 on the track. 8-year-old experts down the second straight they go. Colmenares, Dahlhammer, and Newell. As they make their way down the second straight, it's got to be Garen Newell going to show the way. Newell on the top spot. Colmenares on the 2. Dahlhammer on the 3. Making their way through the rhythm section. Headed for that last turn. Coming back at me. Your 16 bike. Newell, Colmenares, and Dahlhammer. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 17 on the track. Last main event of the night. 17 to 20 experts. Paul Ryan, Max Titus, Landon Reister. Side by side down the second straight. Titus and Reister going to battle. Titus going to slip by, but Reister and Ryan right there in tow. Headed for the rhythm section. These dudes can race. Down the rhythm section they go. Titus giving himself some breathing room, but they're right there. Coming back at me down the last straight. Going to go Titus, Reister, and Ryan. 1, 2, 3.